it's probably for me about my own career direction and development. So, sort of being in a finance role for coming on 20 years now, and I found that my path down a finance career was pretty well laid out for me, but wasn't necessarily giving me the sorts of opportunities I wanted to grow. So I think SPSO has given me a great opportunity to really look at what my options are, look at the sorts of skills I need to develop. In particular, focus on the people and the softer aspects of what who I am and how I go about things, as opposed to the technical, functional, and I guess expertise elements of what I do. A real awareness, I guess, of who I am and how I go about things. Enough knowledge to be able to, work out what is working for me and what doesn't. The courage to try and change some things, and to try and take a risk here or there to find a style that actually does work. I think it was just an opportunity to sit down with a group of like-minded people in a fairly safe environment, with some really talented people who'd had their own careers and been through their own career transition, who could sort of test and guide through the process. The structured format, I think, is working really well for us. There are lots of different aspects to the skill sets and exercises that that we undertake, where we're able to forensically break elements of it down, which I found very helpful in my development. As a group, we tend to work through the problems together. I guess share our ideas. I think everyone's got different perspectives, and part of what we learn is that there is no right or wrong perspective, and whatever perspective comes to a particular issue or problem is always very helpful. So it allows the discussion to open up a lot easier than certainly if you're sitting there one-on-one and trying to work through it on your own. The underlying talent and skill sets of the people is there, and then the structure that we're putting around the program is really one which is very considered and has some real it builds from one session to the next, which is very helpful. Well, I guess to the extent that each of us has brought a problem to the table from time to time, and I guess sit in the chair where you're being asked the questions, there is a real life element. The issues we talk about are real in our own workplaces or in our own development. So it shares that. There's a lot of camaraderie that builds and teamwork that builds from that. So it's very helpful.